Hey, this is Bill back at the Coach's Cave. Today I'd like to talk about some basic, simple ways to disguise coverage. You hear a lot about, secondary disguise and coverage, and sometimes that's a mystery to some people. And, I'm not real sophisticated in coverage, but we did do what I consider disguising coverage with limited resources and time, two-way players last year. And this year with a new team, and we got, I'm thinking about our linebacker, and we have a solid Mike getting ready for 7-on-7s, but I'm not sure he can run with number 3 on the push consistently. And we're playing a team. The opening season is very good, and I know they adjust and they catch on to things. Particularly, they will push the running back to the flat, and I'm afraid that if we're in quarters, quarters rules, we have our Sam linebacker. He's going to be outside leverage in number 2. Just so you know, that's just how we match quarters. We number outside in, just like by the book. So in quarters, we're going to have Sam linebacker extended from the box, outside leverage in number 2, because he has to carry the wheel at 2. In quarters, remember there is a difference. I know a lot of people say quarters, and what they start putting in is cover 4. This is true quarters. So true quarters, our corner has all of 1 except for crossing. Shallow cross route. So he's going to take all of 1, which puts our Sam linebacker carrying the wheel in number 2. And puts our Mike linebacker covering a running back if he pushes to the flat. So we get this. We might get this taking the strong safety, coming here. These guys are off the ball. We got the Mike coming out and trying to run with 3 to the flat, depending on the pattern distribution. And that's what we will get in this first game once they realize their fast running back as our athletic but not as fast Mike linebacker. He plays guard on offense, and he can do it maybe, but once they realize what they have and they game plan for it, he's going to get locked on, and they're going to get him free, guarantee it. They're going to find a way to bump him and make it very difficult, even if you can run with him, to cover him and carry the wheel. So what do? We'll come out in quarters, true quarters. We do have a cover 4 option, but we're going to switch and disguise our coverage by going just simply to robber rules, where we're still aligned to number 2 outside leverage, but what it does is it relieves our Mike from having to carry number 3 the flat. Because what we're going to have is our corner is going to be basically in cover 2, half field coverage. Of course, the strong safety anyway has vertical in number 2. The corner now will pick up the wheel in number 2. Strong safety is still going to have 1. If he's crossing in there, we're looking for mesh. It's in, or cross, or call. Pretty simple. Free safety is going to be somewhat occupied over here in palms or cover 2. So the robber rules, we don't have to have him carry the wheel number 2, because the corner is going to have flat responsibility on wheel number 2. Strong safety is going to take number 1. Anything coming across or inside. Now he is free to play the flat and the push of 3 in robber, because this corner has 2 vertical and poaches all of 1 in robber. So he's out of here poaching. So if we get 1 vertical, strong safety's here, go here, corner's down on the wheel or with the wheel of number 2. And the Sam now has flat, and first thing it brings with a flat, which would be the push in number 3, for further leverage. Now, we still might not have a guy as fast as the running back. We're kind of might be the same problem we have with the Mike, but he has extreme leverage now, already being out here to play the ball, doesn't have to run with him and be in chase position. And now we can send maybe the Mike on a blitz, okay, depending on what they're doing. He's free. If he's not on a blitz, he's still going to carry the wall, work for the mesh, okay? We're being outside. This is going to be 4-eye. So he's going to be, this would be pass strength. So we're taking the pressure off him. We have the back here. So he's going to have C gap, okay? And or short wall of number 3 or number 2, coming vertical, okay, hook curl. He doesn't have flat, he doesn't have 3 in the backfield. So there's a quick adjustment. We're still basically in quarters alignment. They don't know, so we're hoping, okay, depending on where we start, we want to give them a look. When we game plan, as film comes on, see their personnel. This is we're anticipating here in June. But we think this is going to be a fast kid. We know they like pushing to him. We've played him before. Okay, we're going to give him that look. Hopefully we survive it. Everybody's going to be aware of 3 push. Once he gets beat, or once they've tested that and we know that they know that number 3 is being carried by the Mike linebacker, we'll switch to robber rules. We're going to put the Sam down the flat, covering 3. Strong safeties poaching number 1, poaching the 8. Corners carrying the wheel in half responsibility of number 2. And we maybe can get our hands on the football on something coming out here. So he'll be drilled on covering the push of number 3 and playing the football, okay, based on the quarterback. Another bind we get into here could be we could switch into, again, because they do adjust real fast, okay, we can come back again and disguise our coverage. We can go into base palms to read, okay, where we're going to have strong safety come out a little wider. We now can apex the Sam linebacker in the box, protect against runs. Okay, and these guys are reading 2. Okay, 2 out, corner down. Sam's walling 2 to carry on the vertical to the strong safety, match carry deliver. If he breaks out, okay, we're going to get on top of it. If he comes across, we're calling cross routes. We're passing him off to we're matching carry and delivering to the inside linebackers who break into their hook curl. If he's negative, corners down, strong safety picks 1. Okay, number 2 is negative. So we go to our palms rules, we have him inside. Now they can get used to that because anytime we see strong safe Sam linebacker inside, these guys know palms. They're going to assume we're in palms. Once again, we can go palms the robber. Again, make him a half player. Again, now we're not necessarily covering number 2, but we're going to robber coverage where anything in, okay, he's poaching 1. Okay, he's got the vertical, negative down, but we're doing it from a position where it looks like cover 2 read. So robber is our disguised coverage so that they can't use what we're doing to get leverage and find mismatches against us, just jumping back and forth. So we can give them now 4 different looks, 4 different defenses, 4 different coverage assignments, taking pressure off that Sam linebacker that they're going to want to take advantage of, or the Mike linebacker they're going to want to take advantage with pushing number 3. And we're going to do it simply by giving them a different look and going to robber. Okay. Everything they're going to give us is the Mike change things up a little bit. Is they come in and give us trips. We will see trips. And then they'll put push to the backside. Okay, now this is a call on personnel, what we do here, but you can go man on 1. Okay. And then you can palms number 2 with the strong safety or hero and our Sam. Okay. Or we can go quarters. Okay, going man on one, just play our coverage. If we're still in 2x2, we're Xing him out. You know, new rage last year, our way was put your best receiver, which we got a scout at number 3 anyway, so we can afford to go man on one. Pretty sure our personnel this year, you know, we'll take the chance of this guy getting beat. Now, if this is their stud and he's a 6'6" Division I kid, you know, we might not go man outside. But right now it's looking okay. They'll probably put that kid inside, and now, you know, we're gonna not blitz the Mike, send the Will. So we'll have a joker over here. To send minimum of 4. We're gonna short wall on hook curl number 3 with the Mike. Okay. Pick up the vertical with the strong safety. Free safety is going to cheat inside out of this. He's going to be more middle, and he's going to poach number 3 down the seam. Wall 3, wall 2, man on 1. One of the things that keeps me up at night a little bit is this Will linebacker and this running back being live to the backside. So there's a couple things we can do here with him. The running back to the backside and us in 4-eye, okay, and him breaking the wheel, it limits our blitzes to 4. Okay, normally in most of our base rules, okay, the flat and 2 goes to the Will linebacker. Okay, so we got to coordinate what we're going to do here. We're going to stay inside leverage in this, okay, because the free safety is going to poach number 3 if we get all verticals. And we have the Will, he's going to take the help with the slant, he's going to help with the out, okay, and we're going to send the joker. Now, if he can't run, our Will, I think, can run. He's there because he can run, but as a change up with them, okay, we're going to look at teaching him as a change up, whether we send him the Will or we want some redundancy. Okay, we take a chance, blitz the Mike, but we are going to peel technique with the joker. So he'll rush until he sees the push of the running back, and he'll peel with him. And that will buy us a little time. That'll help us jump and give help here with the in slant. Will just has to sit in the hook curl, and or we can blitz him. So the question here is, we usually go with the nose guard to set our coverage. He's going to the strength, or he's going to the weak side. We're one gappers, okay? So normally we go nose guard blue, and we can, you know, we can mix it up. We're not always predictable, but in base. So this would be 3 to 2. We're going nose guard blue to give the Mike, but if we're going to blitz or send this, we might just go nose guard to the running back side to close things for the Will, make things a little easier, and now allow a gap for that Mike to blitz, okay? And hope we don't throw the seam route, because we're going to vacate that spot. Okay, the free safety is going to have to sit in there and work his way to 2. We need a better jam here. The strong safety is going to have to, if we're sending Mike, he's going to have to sit on top number 3, carry him as long as possible, and then break on number 2 vertical if that happens. And the free safety is going to have to maybe cheat over and hustle over a little faster, because we're giving up this window, which is a very popular window to give up. So sometimes you got to forego blitzes. I do think I'd rather have an interception in coverage than a sack, because, you know, sacks are great. I'm not against sacks, but I'd rather have interceptions, rather coverage. This is high school quarterbacks, okay? And I think in the long run, we'll get them to a punt by closing easy pass lanes, and we will by getting lots of pressure. And, you know, you get in a scenario where their best athlete is scrambling around, and we're all running, you know, an X here, and things go to hell. When the play goes to hell and he starts scrambling, that's advantage offense, disadvantage defense. So we like to keep him in the pocket. I don't mind forcing him to throw the ball, making a tackle and playing again, and have a chance for an interception rather than sending 6, give him an easy seam route and hitting a big play, okay? So we'll have to blitz. We'll have to send. It's good to send 4, sometimes 5 in certain situations, yardage and distance and field boundary considerations. Okay, and that's might be what we might do with this nose guard. If this is the boundary, of course this would be the field. Okay, we might have him go field. okay, because we don't have as much space. And he can hip out a little bit more and cover, okay. And if things are reversed, this becomes field boundary, okay. We'll push, give him room and speed to run out there. But mixing things up with a joker will help. He's just going to have to know, and you have to get the signals in when you want the joker to peel and when you want him to ignore and rush and just have the will lock on with him. So we're kind of lucky this year. We have a will that I think can run with most running backs on our schedule. And we might be able to, if you have that, a lot of guys put their inexperienced younger linebacker here in high school football. I see a lot of film. We take advantage of a lot ourselves. I don't. This is just like college. This is my most athletic, my fastest linebacker, because if he can cover the flat, if he can cover the push of number 2, and he can get under a slant and he can cover an out, it frees you up a lot of manpower when they try to flood the field with bodies. So there's some thoughts on how you can disguise coverage and adjust coverage and change it up a little bit so that a more sophisticated offensive coordinator can't be like, well, okay, we're getting locked up one-on-one, running back versus Mike linebacker. That's advantage us. Let's start taking advantage of that. Let's basically bring a guy down, push him out, get in his way, even if you run with them. Okay, you have to change it up because eventually a good OC is going to find a way to get guys with leverage in space and get the ball to them. And that's not real sophisticated. It's probably not the way they do it in the NFL or Nick Saban does it, but that's an effective way to change it up against a lot of high schools at this level, varsity level. So hope that helps you. Hope that helps you beat somebody you didn't weren't supposed to. And I hope you have a great summer. It's June. It's good in the 7-7 season. I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to start hitting eventually, but I'll take what I can get. Thanks for watching. Take care.